Welcome in to get another stream of this Blackwater cocktail Demolitionist. So I believe we completed Act 3 last time, so let's go and not do Astakarn yet, maybe next week. Welcome to Scatterbrain. How's it going, guys? Ray, maybe? Hello, hello. Yo, for here. Oh wait, I started the hidden path on this character, right? Do I wanna use the pants? Honestly, they're not that bad, right? Why not use the pants? Ah, the snow is so shiny.
Good, you're back.
Good to have you back, Overcautious Gamer. Welcome back, welcome back. Thanks so much for the 42, 42 billion years. Thanks so much for the support. How's it going? Why don't the farm Tyrant's Hold for the offhand? Tyrant's Hold? Wait, what offhand? The Thermite Mine offhand? Wait, why do I need a Thermite Mine offhand when I can use this offhand? I mean, this is just way better, right? Oh, which offhand do you mean? Welcome in Dandy, welcome in Jim Hopper. Also, this ring is not too bad, right? I mean, it's a blue ring, so by default it can't be that good. And resistance-wise, it's kind of hard to fit in, right? The Global Ember Effigy, yeah. I mean, Global Ember Effigy needs something. Like, how is it so bad, man? Like, or like, I don't know, if you're playing Thermite Mines, I guess it's not that bad. But there's just so many other better options, in my opinion. Like, it's not bad compared to the worst blue items in the game, but apart to, like, compared to any, like, actual good item, any other green item or purple item, it's pretty much worse than all of them. And, surely they're gonna add something else than just Thermite Mines in the next expansion to it, right? Surely. Honestly, Gray, maybe it was, like, one of the big disappointments, like, looking at that item again here in this patch and seeing no addition. Like, how? Like, okay, keep the Thermite Mine part as it is, but like at least add something else. Could be something like Berserker related, it doesn't have to be. Could be anything really. It's just so garbage. New Targo set, 0 changes. I mean, Targo is compared to that offhand, it's at least somewhat usable. But also it suffers from being worse than most alternatives. But I mean, at least Targo has like a full set of like skills it supports, right? Like it's what, Blade Arc, Judgment, and like Nightblade stuff. The Nightblade stuff is weird, but you know, at least it has like support for like 3 skills and stuff. And it's not like Targo was always bad. Like there were some points in the past where like Targo was honestly pretty good. Which I cannot say about that offhand ever. Like it was never ever playable. Can I get a free copy of Fangs of Astakarn when it comes out? Maybe. Maybe this is the right moment to yet again remind you of on Monday, right? So like today in 4 days, 3 days, 4 days. On Monday, Xanta's gonna be here on the stream, and him and me are gonna be playing, like showcasing some stuff from Fangs of Astakarn. He's gonna be here like asking you, answering your questions. And who knows, maybe he has some codes to give away too. And if he doesn't, then well, I will have some. Not next Monday, but between like after our stream together and Fangs of Astakarn release, I'll probably do like 1 or 2 keys per week giveaways. Depends on how many I will have access to or how many I will buy myself. But I can't buy any like right now, but it's so expensive. Yeah, it's really expensive. Should rather buy GTA 6. You spent more buying Wendy's yesterday? Yep. Probably true. Dude, games are like pretty darn cheap entertainment still. Like even if something like GTA 6 costs like €100 or like $100, even that is gonna be cheap. Like, what do you want to like entertainment value you're getting out of that? Not gonna lie. Like if the game is actually good and worth your time, I feel like most prices of games are very, very like good. What's the price tag for the expansion? I am glad you asked. I mean, isn't GTA 6 like still basically cheaper than like the Diablo or like super premium editions? I feel like it still is cheaper actually. Diablo mix? That's generous. Burn, Bone Cage, holy shit, burn. Yeah, I don't have that high Aetherus, do I? Okay, what do we have here? Pierced Wit, Fire Cold Wit. Pierce Elite Blade. I mean, the Vitality resistances would be nice. I think 19 bucks is very fair for this expansion. That's fair. Very fair price. Also, I mean, there's gonna be some regional pricing as well, right? Probably. I mean, usually, I mean, all the other Grim Dawn expansions, including the base game, I think had regional pricing. So if you are... you know, short on money, but don't live in the US or in Europe, and I guess you can still get the game a little cheaper. What's the end game like? You got 3 end game modes, basically. Or, well, like right now maybe like 2.5. Next expansion like 3.5. So first of all you have the Shattered Realm. Shattered Realm is very similar to, say, like Rifts in Diablo 3, or whatever it's called in Diablo 4. If you're familiar with that. Then you have the Crucible, which is like an arena mode where you fight waves of enemies and they get like increasingly harder and harder and harder. And then next expansion you're getting the Ascendant endgame mode, so basically it transforms the entire campaign into like a much harder version of itself. And but really good loot and unique encounters and so on. And events and shit, so pretty nice. And of course you have 6, right now 6, it's gonna be like 9, I think, for the next expansion. Like super bosses, uber bosses, whatever you want to call them. And then of course the main strength of the game is its replayability, because itemization and balances. I mean, it's not perfect, like no game is perfect, but it's pretty good. And there, you can, if you want to do a certain build, you can probably do it. You have a lot of freedom when it comes to like build variety.
Come see what's left of my wares.
The game is definitely like more campaign focused though than, say, Path of Exile is. But also the campaign is much better than, or like much more fun to play in my opinion than like in Path of Exile. But I mean, that's also subjective. Give me 1 second.
See you around.
Wait. I'm fucking muted all this time? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Pepper laugh, okay, you got me, guys. What was I saying even? Jesus, I said so much, right? So I said, like, okay, the game right now has like 10 masteries. I mean, 9 masteries. It's gonna have 10 with the next expansion. Which makes the game have a total of 45 mastery combinations, or like class combinations. And out of those 45 combinations, every single one of them has like 3 to maybe 5, or maybe even more, depends, like builds that are like endgame viable for pretty much all content. Which makes you have like what, like 150, 200-ish builds maybe? Something like that. In total, I mean, obviously like many of them are going to be like very similar to each other. So like not all of them are going to like play in a totally unique way. Because of like overlap of the classes. And the discrepancy between like say the best out of those builds and like the worst out of those builds, like if you actually like properly min-max them, is gonna be a lot closer than like in most other RPGs, right? So, yeah. There's a lot of decent build variety in this game. Majority of it closer to one, like one viable build. I mean, there's a difference between viable and Giga Speedrunner. There's obviously gonna be always like one best build in a class, right? Like you could also say like the whole game only has one build. That's the best build, and all other builds don't exist because they're not viable, because they're worse than the best build. I mean, like where do you start like saying builds are viable where they're not? To me, a build is viable if it can clear all content, all of the hardest endgame content. And I don't care all too much necessarily about like how fast it can do that. Few classes have 100 endgame builds. No, okay, that's what you mean. Yeah, okay, like some have like 1 or 2. Some have like maybe like 10 to 20. And most have around like 5, yeah. Yeah, that's why I said like around like average, I would say like maybe like 3 to 5. Maybe actually more, maybe the average is more like around 5. Yeah. You are a fool to not have maxed out your Aetheress. Okay. Let's touch this shit. Veteran Lucia say. Okay. Fighter has like 0 great builds. Yeah, what about the... I mean, no, they also nerfed that one, right? The Gargaball Defiler. Gabagool actually got nerfed a bit. That used to be a great Defiler build, right? Season test update for new patch when? Whenever Ground Zero is home and can change the number in like one of his files. He did show us like change one number. It's like good, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's kind of... It's still alright, but it used to be way better in the past. Comparatively to other builds, at least. Defiler is one of the classes of all time, basically. Yeah, exactly. I mean, same for something like Apostate, honestly. Or Deceiver is also not the best necessarily. After he mows the lawn. And he's gonna do it today, I think. Like after work, and he's still at work right now. Also has like Chill Whisper. Yeah, in the base game it doesn't really hurt it much. I don't know. I played Vitality Remove for Grad, but I mean... It killed Ravager, old Ravager at least. So yeah, I don't know how good it is nowadays. It's probably pretty dog shit, to be fair. It was fun though. It's a very unique build. Buff Hagrid. Bonemonger. Dude, you need to like add DR to Bonemonger for Siphon Souls, right? Like, Bonemonger needs 5 billion skills on Necro. It's a Necro, Inquisitor, and whatever the third class boss set. And... well... if you're playing it with Necro, it's kind of like an attack-based Necro set in a way. So you have to play like Soul Harvest, like Bone Harvest, Soul Harvest anyway. On top of whatever like is your action main skill. Then you gotta play like, usually, Ill Omen for like damage reduction, or Ravenous Earth maybe. And then you also gotta play Siphon Souls, because the set has like resistance reduction to Siphon Souls. And it's like, dude, how many buttons do you want me to press? Like, it's so stupid. That's why in the league, at least, I just gave the set damage reduction to Siphon Souls, so they can like skip pressing Ill Omen, for example, which doesn't really like add anything of like gameplay value to the set. That was like my thinking behind it, because like it doesn't really make the build OP, it just gives you like a bit of quality of life, because like all of those skills, they all have like their cast time, so like it takes so like you cast like 5 billion skills, and then after like 10 seconds you're finally like allowed to actually attack. When you are starting to attack, you do hit hard-ish usually, but it just takes so long to basically like get into your final form, you know. Didn't it used to have flat damage in the past? I feel like it had flat damage at some point. When you're done with all the debuffs, the first you applied have run out. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, devotions. For some reason I was playing Behemoth here. I mean, I guess why not. I should go for Magi though. Okay, let's go for Magi now. Apostate just feels worse than, say, Spellbinder. Yeah, most of the time it does. Dork? Yo, Magfer, hello. Who's Dork here? Void Soul? Oh, Deceiver. Yeah. I was like, never. Oh yeah, of course. Noose it? Nah. This build is definitely gonna survive all the way. I was gonna say like all the way to Lokar and like kill Lokar, but then again I remember like on this very patch right now, apparently like killing Lokar is not really an achievement because he's bugged and he just dies when you enter the arena. It's an interesting bug. So whoever's playing the playtest patch, I mean, I guess enjoy your re-Lokar set. should I want to die to Aether? Holy shit. I say that like while standing in double Aether pools. Like while trying to read chat. Yes, yes. Sounds good. Just die. What the fuck, add? When does the cocktail journey end? When you're like max level, basically. Who would subscribe to this nonsense? I know, right? Who the fuck? Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you automatically get Twitch Prime, and if you have Twitch Prime, you can sub for free? Just saying. Using Amazon the current year. Yeah. Actually, I cancelled my Amazon subscription earlier this year. So it's gonna run out eventually for me. At the hands. Like, it used to be cheap when I was a little younger and a student. They would offer like really cheap like Amazon Prime, to be fair. But now, to be fair, I'm still studying. But now it's like pretty expensive, so nope. I might as well just like sub directly to people if I want to support them. Brimstone shoulders. Imagine having to wait 2 days for delivery. Oh my god, don't they know how valuable our time is? Plays Grim Dawn for 13 hours straight. Yeah, man. Imagine.
See you around.
Took you long enough? Ah, are you gonna do a new build? I gotta think about like what build to play on Monday. Actually. Hello? Monday? Monday, Zentown stream? Or Grim Dawn Pog? Something broke. I could start play something brokenly bad. You're in London for work? In posh city? Wait, when are you gonna go come back though? It's gonna be 6 PM your time, right? So you're probably like home when the stream ends, right? Overnighter. Yeah, so you're gonna be like there for Monday and Tuesday. I mean, you can still use your... I mean, don't you guys have phones? You can watch your stream on the phone, you know? Exactly. to yet at Xantai. True. How about playing OFF and Ice Spikes? How about just playing Kalidor's Tempest to show Xantai how fucking bad it is? I mean, I might as well like convert the character to softcore at first though. RF Oathkeeper? Yeah. We're gonna do like fresh start Oathkeeper. So like Xantai has to stick around for like 5 hours until we actually like finally make it to FoA, because that's kind of how long it's gonna take. Yep. Exactly. Yo, Arch Guardian, welcome. The Diablo Immortal PC port. Oh yeah, I wonder how many people actually play that PC port still. It's gotta be like 0, right? I mean, now that Diablo 4 is out at least. Don't think it's 0, at least it's at least 1. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess like the classic like gambling addicted people are gonna do that. Play that. Also, like, yeah, when we have like a fuck ton of money invested, sunken cost, something, sunken cost. Fallacy, yep. PT more like CBT, yeah. Remember one of the dev streams, somebody asked Xantai to play Demolitionist. He died like times -1. I do remember. I mean, Demolitionist was absolute garbage back then. Nah. Now it's like, honestly, Demolitionist isn't even like that completely OP now. I think it's good or like acceptable. But it's not even broken now. But it got like gigabuffed compared to how terrible it was before. Yeah, Ignifier leveling, that's pretty fucking broken, yeah. I might need an endgame build though, guys. But to be fair, I've already like shown you so much Berserker, right? I don't really like need to show you some Berserker anymore. I could just play like some non-Berserker. But that would maybe be a little lame, right? Or maybe it would be good, because like then I'm not spoiling like any actual endgame Berserker builds. Something bad endgame? It has to be somewhat decent. Devastation, I don't think I want to play that on stream, honestly. I don't want to rage at my like monitor all the time. Physical Force Wave Warlord, day 1 of things of Astakar. No, you're not. Shut the fuck up, Edgever. No, you're not. I've never seen you ever play Force Wave. What the fuck? Toxic streamer. What do you mean toxic? I'm playing fire damage today. Just here with the burns. Haha. You play one-hand Force Wave? Okay, that's fair. You're allowed to do that. That seems more like content I want to watch on your channel. Puram is better than Devastation. It's a lot better than Devastation, honestly. At least you can use it. The main problem with Devastation is also like it just has like such a long cooldown. Like, it basically needs to have like permanent uptime, or it's hot garbage anyway. Right? And I don't think it has like permanent uptime by default. Also, it's like one of those skills where like the damage scales of like the size of the enemy. Like the bigger the enemy is, the more damage it deals. So if the boss that you're fighting is like super small, then it deals no damage at all. 14-second recharge, 5-second duration. 5-second duration, dude, what the fuck? Blackwater cocktail has 6-second duration. Devastation has 5-second duration. What? Blackwater cocktail can stack. Devastation cannot. You still don't do damage? Wait, what about Diviner, Spellbinder? Isn't Diviner like a really good build actually? To be fair, when it comes to damage skills, I feel like there's so many Arcana spells that are still just kinda a little bound. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure like it deals damage with Diviner. Like, sure, Reef Spirit is there too. Maybe Reef Spirit is like 50% of the damage or something, but Devastation is certainly like doing something. Okay, can't spam as many fireballs against this guy, can I? No, Lulgrim. Also, since like the latest like HP buffs and like veteran, etc, and like Cocktail not necessarily being the best boss killer, Logorian is like legit tanky. I like it. He's an actual boss.
We speak at last.
I mean, no other skill, just Devastation. I feel like it's almost like saying no other skill, just OFF. Or like no other skill, just Blade Trap. Does Thermite Mine stack? No. Does not. It stacks the insane damage they deal. I know you're being sarcastic, but it doesn't even stack that, right? It's just an aura that I think doesn't stack, so neither the resistance reduction nor the damage stacks. And the stereo is gonna be kinda sketchy, not gonna lie.
Good, you're back.
A great moment of truth.
You see the Luminari.
The
The
Luminari.
situation is dire.
Excuse
me?
My father and I were part of. Come see what's left of my wares.
What? I don't wanna sell. Oh my
See
god.
what's left of my wares.
I don't wanna sell lore
I'll give you a
notes.
good price on what I've got left.
What is happening? Okay. Can we get some vitality resistance? Actually, I could just get it from different components. 4 rings at least. Oh, I mean, these have vitality resistances, right? You just play this, of course. What am I doing? What do we get? The bloody pox chest? Log shoulders. Okay, hold on. No, I can't play it because I need this one. I cannot.
See you
Okay.
around.
What's the max stash inventory you get? Like 10 tabs now instead of 6 or something like that? At least the expansion. Oh. Oh yeah, they also buffed Anasteria's boss HP, didn't they? I mean, she's a boss, so... Must have been buffed. Maybe it is us underestimating her now. That at least done. I mean, it's pretty much the same as my current pants. But it's more... It's a little bit more armor. And a little bit more HP. Alright then. Off to bed with no tea. Okay. Yeah, you play Thermite Mine for resistance reduction. That's what you played for.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I mean, Molten Walkers are obviously very, very nice, but I kinda gotta get rid of them. Probably, at some point. What's my reputation with these guys? Respected. Which should be enough, I think, to buy their belts, right?
See anything you like?
Let's just buy all of this. Also, let's see what else they have. Maybe there's something useful here. Heavy ordnance. Mortar trap. Dude, mortar trap's like another item that has like, or like another skill that has so little support. It's kind of funny how little support it has. Honestly, this chosen card is better than my current helmet, right? Okay, we lose physique, but otherwise it's like... Wait, it's no... How is it execute damage but no burn damage? What? Why? The CDR is nice though, for like cocktail, for cooldown cocktail. I'll still play it, but why the fuck does it not have any burn damage, man? Such a scam. Such a scam. Absolute scam. Is it time for a runestone? It might be time for a runestone, honestly.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Let's see what these guys have. Not a runestone. Runestone is up here, right from the rovers.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Wait, what? Wait, I didn't kill enough beasts yet? That's crazy. Or hold on, runestone is not from these guys. It's from the guys, like from the rovers, right? Okay, let me craft my demo belt that I got from Carmen's Chosen though. The Chosen Cord, +1 to demo. Very nice. Just need like a flint, maybe like a couple of them even. Oh, we don't have enough scrap, never mind. Guess we're just using whatever we're getting. We lose Aetheras. Yikes. It is what it is. Let's also use a silk switch. Wait, I have one already. I kinda wanna make the runestone though.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I mean, whether ABB hits with main hand or offhand doesn't really matter. As long as it only like hits with one hand, right? It doesn't matter.
Iron well spent.
It is weird, yes, but it doesn't really matter.
Let's have a look, shall we?
If you're using... Wait, but like it only hits with offhand if you are dual wielding, right? If you are actually one hand and shield using, like using one hand and shield, it's using your main hand, right?
Good luck out there.
Or does it use your fucking shield? I think it looks like it uses your shield, but it's actually using your main hand, which is even more confusing. Yeah, we need a stone, right? A rune stone. And for rune stone we need 3 ward stones. There we go. So rune stone gives you Aether, Elemental, and Poisonous, and some other like racial damage, some racist damage. Yep. Also we need double... Wait, no, not just 2, thank you. Ah, whatever, we can just port all the components anyway.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I'm not sure if I want to use one of those. What I do want to use though is I want to get the inventor to do me a favor, and that favor being keep the item here, keep the item here. I'm gonna lose even more HP, right? That's gonna suck. I already have Giant. Isn't Giant supposed to give you like a fuck ton of HP? Maybe not actually, that's mostly regen. What gives you actual health? Not that much actually. Especially not the fire stuff. That's interesting. Scythe would give me HP, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, Scythe is not bad for the kind of regen focused builds. You don't really want to like big focus on regen here though. You kind of just want to like not get hit. Regen is kind of not that great right now. I feel like. I mean, it's okay. Like, there's still some builds that can like get a ridiculous amount of regen. But compared to like how insane it was in the past. And like other options that you have instead, and also like the health per second, the hot stuff that like heat over time stuff that Berserker is getting, and some other items might have as well. Hot might be the new hot shit, to be fair. 200 melee ABBMI, please. I don't think I need to do one for the season. Okay, which damage type did you request? Revert, Pierce AOB set, bye bye. Fire? There's sort of like so many fire AOB items. In the league at least. I honestly would just like buff the... Oh shit, this is a good item. I need a Vitality Rest though, kinda, still. I would honestly rather just buff on the Rust and Crusher than the set. This game is currently on sale on Steam, buy it. It's worth it, yes, buy it. That's all I'll say, honestly. If you like ARPGs, if you like ARPGs that are maybe a tiny bit more story focused and a tiny bit slower paced than say something like Path of Exile, and also kinda a little bit Diablo 2 style-ish, but not fully, then this game is for you. Also, if you don't care about trading and economy, then also buy this game. It's a great game. I'm up in it. It is literally the best single-player RPG there is, except maybe Solo Self-Found, Path of Exile. But it has like no servers and stuff, like there's no ladders, no servers and stuff like that, unless you play like the so-called community league. The community has like basically taken that into their own hands. But otherwise it's pretty much like heavy single player focus. Yes, you can play multiplayer with like up to 4 people in one game. But it's like super duper old school, like peer-to-peer, like one guy hosts a game, the other people like join that guy, so like unless you are living somewhat close to each other, the ping is gonna be terrible. It's still faster game than PoE 2. I mean, if you know, to be fair, if you don't know how the game works, you might get the impression that the game is pretty slow.
Please just.
Like, I see still many people like say like, Rondon is such a slow game, and I'm like,
Please just.
bruh, you just don't know how to make fast characters. PoE is not released. I mean, 0.5 is like one-off, like one patch of release. We don't know how much speed the devs find okay. In which game? In Grim Dawn or in PoE 1 and 2? I mean, in 1 I guess they already know. PoE 2. I mean, they know they want it to be slower, but they also know the community wants it to be faster. So it's just gonna end up being the same as it is right now. That's my prediction. It's just gonna stay the same. More or less. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Is this game's reward and punishment system beginner friendly? I would say so, yeah. You can respec everything, literally everything, except for your mastery choices. But I mean, that's fair. I mean, just make a new character if you want to play like a different mastery, I guess. There's gonna be like some like roleplay identity left in the game. And I mean, if you don't play hardcore, and you don't play veteran, just play like normal softcore, that should be very beginner friendly, honestly. Very easy to like get through the like basic campaign and so on. But I mean, if you enjoy learning the game a little earlier and enjoy like having some, you know, challenges here and there, then taking veteran at some point is kinda nice too. Softcore not allowed. I don't know like what kind of player you are and what you would consider like fun or like a fun beginner experience or not. Like some people like even like brutal starts, some people don't. You can have kind of both in this game, I would say. People are playing PoE 2 like it is a real game, so And the devs said they're gonna keep it slower than PoE1. And it's slower than PoE1 literally means like nothing, because nothing is as fast as PoE1 anyway, right? Like, what game is faster than PoE1? Torchlight Infinite, maybe? I don't know. Osu? Fair. My brain is too slow for games like Osu, totally. Or like, well, like 15 years ago, maybe. I played a little bit. I mean, you're gonna get your money's worth out of the game if you like it. I have over 8,000 hours in this game now. It's alright. It's an okay game.
Put it to good use.
Whatever it is in. If you seek a path, Ogrim used what you at. I can't.
I'll keep your stash safe. It's safe with me. Promise.
Come see what's left of what's left. I'll give you a good price for a good price. Where am I going? The wrong way. New player here, never played this game before. I don't know where to go. Eh. Chill Stripe or Frostbite. I mean, these are like good affixes for the dagger, but the dagger itself is garbage for us, and we want to get the Flame Stripe instead for Blackwater cocktail bonuses. The graphics get updated a little bit, environments look a little cleaner. I think they did like some stuff with the lighting and so on. So, they did do like some changes, yeah. Some minor changes. Oh, some fire damage pants. Gorge rune leg wraps. Alright. 1 second. Not much more to do in this engine. Yeah, it's like kind of the problem, right? You can't really like do that much at this point in the engine. And they're already writing a new engine anyway, or like they have already like written a new engine for, well, not for this game, but like for a potential successor. Don't rip. I never die. What do you mean? Surely never ever. Alright, one here, one here. Honestly, I should like grab the flashbang. Flashbang is nice. Let's throw some flashbangs. A spin the wheel stream. I've been thinking about it, but there's like so many other things I need to and want to do before that. So yes, maybe eventually, but it's not gonna be tomorrow. If you wanna do like spin the wheel stuff, or like see spin the wheel stuff, you gotta get Magafer to stream again, and then watch Magafer's Grim Dawn streams. He's gonna spin the wheel alright. HD texture pack. Yeah, there's like one guy like doing a mod for that, right? Which we could potentially maybe like add to the seasons at some point. I mean, obviously we'd have to like wait for Bangs of Astakarn to be out first, then whoever does the mod to update all the textures of the new expansion as well. And then maybe, yeah. Magafer streams, yeah. Legendary Magafer streams. At some point they'll be back. Screw that guy. Don't be so harsh on yourself, what the heck. You gotta let the community bully you. If you're bullying it yourself, it's no fun. Okay, bottoms are just getting cleared on their own. Easily. Easily. Alright, we're gonna check out like the 3 Silvaria cave locations, right? Number 1 being here, it wasn't there, number 2 being over here. I'm not gonna enter, I mean, I'll usually only like enter the first one, like right away, if it spawns here. And then just like port back to the rift gate and like walk like this. If it doesn't spawn the first location, I just leave a portal. Because walking back in that cave is just kind of cancer, not gonna lie. So yeah, let's not do that. Also yeah, second location was over here. Didn't spawn there either, so it's gonna be in the last spot.
Incoming hostiles!
Holy moly. Zarketti, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome on, guys. Welcome, raiders. That is loud. I need to like maybe turn it down a little bit. That was crossing is under attack. Okay, also rescue the traveling witches. Pogtail, yeah, wrecked by Pogtail. Blackwater Pogtail. Would be hyped to have Devil's Crossing, to have invasions. It's like full Diablo 4 then, right? Like, port back to Devil's Crossing now taken, it is under attack. Sounds like a world versus world like event style MMO, Grim Dawn, whatever, alternative universe. You were playing some blind Grim Dawn? Nice, nice. Oh yeah, let me give you a... How do I do this? I'm bad with this, I'm sorry. Shout out Zarketti. Wait, does it not say what you streamed when you do that? How does it work? I'm new to streaming, I'm sorry. Hey, we technically have DC invaded. That is true, that is true, that is true. What build did you play, Zarketti? Or like, what are you playing? And how far did you get so far? How are you enjoying it? You don't like the orange color of the quest legend? I mean, that's a pretty petty thing to say, to be fair. Wasn't the old one also orange? Was it a bit more... It might have been like a little bit more dull brownish. Not as glowy orange as the new one. Maybe that's what it was. I don't quite remember. I've been playing this test patch for like so long at this point, to be fair. That I don't even remember. I'll leave a portal outside here, get the next rift gate and go back for the portal. Is the new one finally scaling and not flowing off the screen? I think it's fine now, yeah. To me, colors is not good. I mean, that's generally true. Wait, what? How was the old one? Was it just the same yellow as active quests up there? Was it a different color? I literally don't remember at this point anymore. I've been playing this patch for way too long now. Love melee. I mean, Grim Dawn is one of the best RPGs for melee, if not the best, honestly. 9 hours into the game. What class are you playing then, if you like melee? Soldier or Nightblade, or maybe even both? Or maybe Shaman? Soldier? Okay. Classic. Are you playing our Lord and Savior Horsewave, or...? Are you usage classes? You were an Arcanist, you think? What do you mean you think? Yeah, I mean, if you played the Mage class, like this guy, then it was Arcanist. The Mage-like... Arcane Mage. Savara is pretty tanky now as well, isn't she? And I assume you've gotten at least to Warden's Lavatory. I mean, if you played, what, 9 hours, you got to maybe like Homestead? Maybe like around Homestead, right? Also, I mean, if you played 9 hours across 2 different characters, then you got like to Homestead twice. If you played like 9 hours on only one character, then you probably got like maybe even to the Necropolis. Maybe even to like where I am now. 9 hours on 5 different characters. Who knows, yeah. I mean, Grim Dawn has so many classes and like you can combine so many of them. I mean, all of them, honestly. And it's always gonna be like a decent combination. Sure, some are better, some are worse, but only in the first act, only Warden. To be fair, first act has so many spots you can like check out and discover and so on. Like, I think the first time I played the game was when I spent also like 10 hours pro like in the first act. It's pretty extensive if you like play the game for the first time. Yeah. I always tend to underestimate like how long like people should spend, honestly, exploring the map. I mean, you don't have to, but in Grim Dawn it's always worth it, because there's always gonna be some like secret here and there, and I mean the map is static anyway, so even if there was nothing in like where you went in the map, then at least you know the next time that there is nothing there and it's not worth to go there. But then again, like sometimes, you know, like spawn locations of some things like change, and then even from like one playthrough something wasn't there, maybe on the next one there is something there. There's always stuff to explore in this game. Which is honestly like why it has such great replayability even for the campaign already. I hope you're hyped for the expansion. Because if you are, and you want to see some maybe spoilers, who knows, on Monday, right, the productive director of Grim Dawn, Dantai, is gonna be here on my stream, and we're gonna show off some new stuff. And talk about the expansion. And he's gonna answer your questions. Mountain Deeps, random route blocking. What about
See you around.
Blood Grove?
See anything you like? Iron well spent.
There's one map. Okay, Mountain Deeps might be worse than Blood Grove almost. I mean, I feel like they're almost the same.
Welcome, oh, cutting right through the formalities then. Welcome.
These guys look like very trustworthy and chill people, right? Let's just play along with them.
A blessed well.
There's one, okay, one spoiler, tiny spoiler, don't tell Zantai, don't snitch. There's one map in the new expansion, when I played it, I was like, is this fucking Blood Grove 2.0 or what? Like, so many blockers. You want more devotion points and thanks of Astakar and Baby Rage? I would be fine with that if they did a proper like devotion, like maybe rework or like, you know, added more devotions and so on. But since they're not doing that, keeping it as is fine to me. Honestly, the devotion system is generally, I would say, in a pretty decent spot. Sure, it would be more interesting with more devotions and like more devotions that I gotta allow for maybe like certain hybrid combinations more than they do right now. The Loyalist packs? I mean, the Loyalist packs are just MTX. You just buy them if you enjoy the game and you want to like support the developers more. The base game already has like pretty good like visuals. Like you don't need them really for visuals to be fair. They're like a nice addition, and okay, some of them can be kind of unique, especially like I think Loyalist Pack 2 and 3 are pretty good. Especially number 3. I mean, it's just like the most modern one, so it looks like the best, I guess. You don't really need them though, I mean. Would rather have them work on literally any other gameplay-based changes before devotions. Like which one? Oh, I mean, there's one obvious one called bounties, but other than that, I feel like most of the stuff is kind of okay. I mean, devotions are fine too, like they don't really need a change. Thunder. I kind of understand what you mean, but... Oh wait, forgot the last group of people here. Last man Jeff, welcome. Oh hi to Amatok. What? Requirements for devotions to be reduced? Nah. Why? Easier to navigate? I mean, it would be the same. The system is still the same, even if the values are different. Like, changing the values doesn't change how easy or hard it is to navigate the system. It's just about, like, understanding the system and then, like, getting by within the system. At least in my opinion. Because like if you change the values, then you're basically just probably gonna get more power creep. But I feel like at this point, if they add like more stuff to the game, like more devotions to the game, they probably need to like add like a 4th circle maybe or something. I don't know. It's already kind of stacked, as is the devotion screen. In Korwak's name. Like imagine like tier 4 devotions, and you have like, say you have like 60 devotion points and there's like tier 4 devotions, but to get a tier 4 devotion you would literally have to invest like everything into just the requirements for them and then the tier 4 devotion. So you could have like a bunch of tier 2s or a couple of tier 3s, or like literally only one tier 4. Just need to, I kind of wish there was like more hybrid stuff and just remove maybe like all, I mean the thing with like resistance reduction is like a little sketchy, like resistance reduction is just scuffed in Grim Dawn. Like you could remove all resistance reduction completely from the devotion tree in my opinion. But then certain classes like Battle Mage, for example, would be even worse than they already are. But I mean, they could also like just rework Warcry and OFF. They could rework Warcry to work like Bone Shredding Cry. And they could I mean, then it would be less unique though. You could also hard cap RR. Yeah. They could do many things. Could just globally nerf rest according to lost devotion values too. Yeah. Or not. There's no cap RR now. Nope. Not really. Or well, there's like 3 different. What? I didn't kill enough pit creepers. Fuck me. Now I gotta reset and do this entire shit again. I fucked up so hard. Oh well. Yeah, let's just reset real quick to respawn the crabs and run the mine again. Lol noob, yeah. It already happened to me twice this year, like what the heck, man. Yikes. Free reputation? Yeah, but not for Barrowholm, it's free reputation for... For what? For Homestead, I guess. You need to kill 6 and they spawn in pairs? Thank you, I would have not known that. Without you. Appreciate the help, man. To be fair, I guess if I would have known, right, I would have just not fucked it up, right, so... Yeah. Fair point. I just need to do as I know and not do as I did. Good on paper. And Rust and Crusher. Auto. There needs to be like a waypoint in front of the line. It would be too easy then, wouldn't it? Oh, totem. Automod? Ah. Oh. Yeah, no, I mean, I used to also fuck it up a lot. Then pound every single time. Then at some point I caught it so often that I was like, nah, okay, I kind of like know where to go now. And then I'll kind of just like feel it out. But apparently I'm washed up and I missed it really like twice, so yeah. Real Blacks, welcome in, welcome on. That energy regen is enough to spam ABB. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, it should be.
We've always had. Have you dealt with that?
You can always modify your potions accordingly. But I mean, I don't want to say too much. You can always modify your potions.
I don't know.
Right, usually I don't kill her, but she does allow me to have a shorter run to a boss that can spawn, holy shit, or rather where I could farm a flame strife. This is unfortunately not the flame strife. Let's play it again. Wanna play PB? Just get 3 energy pots? Yeah.
Now, the altar of Ratosh is a rare that. Now that you have ever since the Ugdenbog fetish deep beneath good.
To be fair, because of like potion modifiers, I think they like nerfed base potions a little bit. Because of that, PB early, like there was a patch where they like reduced energy cost of PB, and it felt kind of okay. But now it feels terrible again because they reduced the like base amount of energy that you get from the pot. Slightly at least. So yeah. Feels bad, man.
See you around.
See you around. I feel like every second skill in the game that's like very early into a mastery is for some fucking reason such a big bait. Like all the default attacks are pretty fucking bad. Like Righteous Fervor early is honestly absolutely terrible. Like Savagery early is absolutely terrible. Aidance is kind of like only acceptable if you play a 2-handed gun, otherwise it's also absolutely terrible. Fire Strike is like the best one out of all of them probably. Early game. What else is there? I mean the Onslaught from Berserker, I don't know. Probably not gonna be much better early. Phantasmal Blades needs like 5 billion energy. Oh, another Chill Strength. I should have seen that. Savagery is like good once you are in Act 2 and get the Troll Bone Crusher. Before that it's just terrible as well. Still run the OG Grenado Shieldbreaker build. Holy, that's a long time ago. The Adversary Shieldbreaker. Or Adversary, whatever. It was honestly pretty nice. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And it should still be good, honestly. Like, grenades are... They've always been good, and they're gonna keep being good. They're gonna keep being good. So she didn't have the weapon. That's why I reset instantly. You can already see by the glow of her weapon in her hand that it was not the fire one. I think she had the lightning one. It has like the more darkish blue glow. The cold one has like a more white blue, like a lighter blue glow. And the fire one obviously is gonna look orange. So yeah. And that's not it again. I mean, we can kill her just to like show you, right? It's not gonna be the weapon.
Curses upon you! Curses upon you!
Curses upon you? Yeah, we have to be like a little careful with like all the Aether stuff here. Yeah, it's a Storm Strife, there we go. To be fair, I would say like nowadays like 15k is the absolute minimum. Like after the latest nerf to HP, I would say like 15k is like the absolute minimum. Something like 18 to 20k is obviously like very nice. Above 20k, I mean if you get it, sure, why not? But it's not really like that necessary. Will I be able to show some of the new content before release? Maybe on Monday. When Xantai is here. Xanta's kind of unplayable, sub 22k, 20k. It depends on the build. It also always like depends on like what you're playing. Why did I not reset right away? She can drop the Flame Strife too, right? I'm pretty sure she can. I think I got it from her like last time. I got another character. Like both of them can drop all three. You could like farm both. But the walk to Janaxia is just kinda long, right? Like is it worth like farming both instead of just Laria? Probably not, right? Yeah, I think so too. Laria has like one more loading screen. So if you have a very slow hard drive and you have like Grim Dawn not on SSD or something, then I guess maybe Janaxia is worth doing. Hey, the Flame Strife.
Curses upon you!
Curses upon you. Hellfire of Scorching. Okay, I mean that was worth for sure. Holy shit. Those are some stacked affixes. Level 46, just one more level. You get +2 cocktail, 157 fire damage, 173 burn damage, casting speed, Aether resistances, more flat damage to cocktail. Yeah, I mean what else can you ask for? It is absolutely perfect. Speak to Guardians. Yeah, still, wait, what? Not even triple rare. Wender it, wender it. Yeah. When do we wender it? Wendor. Wendor it.
Iron well spent.
Goradia
Garadia protects. Or something like that, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't. Who knows? Let's go speak to Score of Edge Lord real quick. Why is my OA so bad actually? What the fuck? Well, Torch is gonna give me some OA, Torch Devotion. Would you consider revisiting the Grenado build with new gear and stuff? Maybe at some point. Yeah, if I find time between like playing new builds, modding the season, making sure the season starts at some point this year, soon after Franks of Astekarn, doing some other guides, then yes, I will update them. I might try some like Grenado Berserker build though, maybe. Like, imagine how cool it would look like if you are a flippin' like were-raven or a werewolf that you throw around grenades instead. That could be cool too, who knows? Who knows? Onslaught Grenado. Yeah. Yo. Is this game worth playing? Yes. I think so. It's fun. It's good, it's fun. It gets new content in a month. A new expansion. Sure, it's not like a new game. It's a little older at this point, but it's still great. Still, at least in my probably slightly biased opinion, one of, if not the best single-player RPG on the market. If you don't really care about like trading and multiplayer and ladders all too much, then I mean, there are like community ladders sometimes, community seasons, but no like official servers and stuff. It's a very like old school single player experience. But if you like that, it's great. The solo self-found experience is superb in this game.
Is that your mother? As you command. Wait.
Let's slap some sense into my old friend. Let's see how well he fares after the latest HP buff to bosses.
Ah, we speak at last.
Sure, he's a little tankier, but I mean he's gonna go down. Just like before, kinda. No, stand in the fire, man. You gotta stand in the fire. Stand in fire, DPS higher, that's what they say, right?
My head. I yield, friend. I yield.
I yield, friend, I yield. Alright, we slapped some sense into Algrim on Veteran, seems good. Build crafting is very friendly for semi-casuals too. Yeah, I mean, the thing is just there's so much gear in this game supporting almost any playstyle that you can think of that you can make in this game. So yeah, because of the like build like variety and viability and the gear support for almost all skills. I mean, for definitely like all skills, there is some gear support. For some it's a little bit better, for some it's a little bit worse, but I mean, generally, as long as you like go for the right gear and you kind of like know how to build your build in a way, you'll have a great time. Some things can be a little obscure, some mechanics can be a little obscure, but I mean, every game has some stuff like that sometimes. So just a matter of time to learn it. The most casual RPG? I don't know about that. But Grim Dawn definitely like respects your time as well, compared to many others. Will the Berserker be able to wear two-handers in one hand? No. Respecting time is a meme. Maybe it is. Kind of feels like that to me though. Just easy to beat the game. Easy to beat. Well, I mean, like the main campaign, sure, yeah. It's not that hard. That's true. Even for super bosses and SR. Kind of like depends on like your ARPG like knowledge from other games. If you've played like 10,000 hours of PoE, then yeah, you'll probably beat this game rather quickly compared to maybe something like PoE. But yeah, like the base, okay, like the community seasons, obviously they have like a lot more content in store for people that want to like play and like grind one character to like even higher power levels. The base game, like even the base game with expansions, if you only want to play like one character and like want to do like all content like only once, then yeah. You can complete it rather quickly compared to other RPGs, maybe, that's true. Even in the league. Yeah, maybe. I guess compared to PoE, yeah. I don't know, I've never had the urge to play one character for so long, I think, in my life, so I maybe just can't what's the word? Sympathize? I don't know. Can't really like sympathize with that sentiment, or I can't really like understand that sentiment all too well. I don't know. Played for PoE 2 character for like 120 hours now. Still feel like you're at the start. He's amazing, not even grindy. It also like kind of comes down to like how many different things you want to try out, I guess, and how much time, right? In PoE 2, There's probably gonna be like classes that I will never try out in my whole life because I simply don't have the time to like play everything. In Grim Dawn, like having played like all classes or like all class combinations at some point is a very, very realistic goal. It'll still take a while, but it's pretty realistic. Maybe Grim Dawn feels a little more like completionist in that way. Caters a bit more to like completionists because it is like easier to complete. Like including all combinations and like everything, right? You're gonna play like 100 hours to get like a 10% upgrade. I don't know about that, but I mean, at some point, I guess, yeah. What was my very first build in this game? My very first build ever, like back in just the base game before the expansions came out, was a physical chaos witchblade. Yes, like hybrid physical chaos, because I was fucking terrible at the game back then. I didn't know what to do. I mean, literally the only ARPG I played before this was Diablo 3, and Diablo 3 doesn't teach you anything about the RPGs, that's real. So, yeah. That was like my first character, and I had probably like at least 100 deaths or something like that. So, yeah. Hold on, I gotta get the shrine here. I'm guessing the first was a pet build. I mean, I tried pets at some point, but I don't think I played a pet build like within my first like 10 characters I made in this game. Fuck pets. I mean, pets are good, but I just don't like them. This is all about them not updating animations with new menu animations. Yeah, it's like they were halfway there, right? But then they decided not to go all the way. It kind of feels like they had like one animator guy who had nothing to do. And then they were like, yeah, I mean, if you want to like do some more animations for the main menu, you can do it. But I mean, if not, who cares? And then he just did it because he had nothing else to do. That's kind of what it feels like. Which is fair and fine, I guess, but like it didn't really seem necessary in any way or form. I mean, it looks cool now, but it wouldn't have like made or breaked the game. How do you say that in English? Wouldn't make or break the game. Grim Dawn has the worst animations by far I've ever seen. Wait, what? Wait, worse than Das Epoch? No way. I feel like some of the monster animations in Grim Dawn are actually fine. Oh shit, this guy is like quite scary now as well, isn't he? Quite a decent amount scarier. Any rogue spear attack? For example. To be fair, monster attacks are arguably more important because you need to like pay attention to them. You need to be able to read them. Whereas player animations, I mean... Okay, it's also important of course, but... Like in combat I don't like look at my animations, I look at the enemy's animations. He wants the D4 animations? Yeah, probably. Thunder is still horrible? Why? Or like in what way rather? Because it's so anti-melee, you mean? Or because of another thing, another reason? Impossible to see as a fire build? That's not true, not But I can see it being harder to see as fire builds, I guess. Yeah. Hey, thermite mines? I mean, I'm playing them. It's not that hard to see it. In my opinion, at least. It does depend on the enemy, right? This one, like, you saw it, right? I mean, it was easy to dodge. I didn't, but it was easy to dodge. You don't like Thunder?
Ah, we speak at last.
The only thing I don't like about Thunder is the sound effect. It has a weird sound effect, doesn't really fit the Grim Dawn universe, in my opinion. That's literally the only thing I think is bad about it. Alright, we want to put this on thermite mines. Probably this on cocktail. And this on fire blast? Yeah, let's do it like that. Should you get the sun before it happens, not after? I mean, why not both? What the fuck? What's going on here? Rock climbing? Okay, dude. Jesus. Fix the game. Visuals are mostly okay. Like, effects are mostly okay. Yeah, to be fair, like, you don't really, like, see your character animations that much, apart from running animation. And I think running animation is fine, at least to me, it looks fine. Right, obviously we're gonna still use our offhand. That's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon. So we're getting some aether resistance from this item, right? Yeah, at least some. Can I get some more? I could trade like 1% pierce resistance here for 350 HP. I mean, I guess that's fine.
Put it to good use.
Oh yeah. I really don't like the casting animations that like hide your weapon. That was just like that's kind of like a relic from an era when they had to do some cost savings or something. Isn't it the same with Cocktail as well? Like if I were able to spam it rather, if I wasn't using it with a cooldown, it would work the same, right?
What troubles you? Farewell.
There's a frame where you see the weapon and it looks a little weird, right?
Good, you're back.
Doppelpunkt.
Ja. Why does he not say lächelndes Gesicht? 81 billion months, GG. Holy schmoly, that's like a decade almost at this point. I mean, not quite, but we're on our way there. Thank you so much for the support, man. Welcome back, welcome back. Hans is drunk tonight. What the fuck? Doppelpunkt. My ass.
I'm surprised you made it this far. Impressive.
Yo, Numitz with the 2 years as well. Reach the sport. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back to the Bloomers, guys. Welcome back. Okay, this is capped. We're gonna put this to 10. And now what? I mean, you want to choose your second class a little earlier than this, usually. And what goes well with Blackwater Cocktail? Old Keeper goes well with us, really well. Arcanist goes well with us. Inquisitor goes well with us. If you want to play Chaos Cocktail, I guess also Occultist works. If you can like level as fire and then like switch to chaos maybe later on. That should work too. Yet you still play the game, at least every now and then. I know you are a dirty Diablo 4 enjoyer, but that's okay. I would never. Surely. Got a few thousand hours in character screen creation in Diablo 4. Yeah, looking at those superior animations. Pew, pew, pew. I bound my pickup to a side button on my mouse.
better have a damn good reason to be here. Eh? You in what army? As far as You in what army? As far as the black, I don't know. So this is if you're the ethereal.
I love this guy. Sorry for the temporary autism there.
Put it to good use.
Maybe it's permanent. Should upload that to a porn sounds library. What? Eh? Oh, the shit, a totem. Where's the totem? What? That's weird. No, don't. Rest in peace. It's actually funny. They made specific conversations for the kids while you're in the battle with the guy, right? Like they have different conversations. It's such a tiny detail, but it's actually pretty nice. I mean, they don't really like say anything. They're just like he's staring with wide eyes open in horror as you kill him or something like that, right? Still cool though. Very nice fluff. What's the next D4 season? Grave Diggers? I don't know what it is. Something with undead, I think. Poop to poop. Sounds like a full season. Oh. Please let me through, thank you. Somebody was saying that like WASD is God sent for stairs in Melmouth, right? It truly is. You can switch to WASD just for Melmouth. Isn't it like the one Diablo 4 season where they did like the vampire powers or something like that? Kinda reminds me of that one. Ah, yeah. And now it's like undead powers instead of vampire powers.
I was
We. You and me. We.
Well, you won't.
Just doing my part. I really don't need more skill points, do I? Let's go with Flashbang. Maybe Temper.
I've spoken with Gorinia.
Honestly, I could also like just put more points of blast shield, like 14 points blast shield maybe. I'm gonna stick to like solo demo for a bit here because, you know, I want you to choose whatever second mastery you wanna choose instead.
The outpost is up. Resistance had.
There you are. Well discussed.
There you are, here I am.
The steel.
On supplies, you can also go talk to Yvonda up here, can't we? Yvonda Schmuwanda. Hello? 6-7 though, 7-6, 8 the rest. Honored with the Black Legion. Once we're level 50, we could check out their faction gear, honestly. Hold the phone. Also, once you're honored with the faction, you kinda gotta go to the faction vendor and buy their writ, because yeah, that system exists.
See anything you like?
Could even start using augments, because why the flip not? I mean, fire damage is fire damage. Or even like damage to ethereals could be good in this act. Okay, after clearing this act, I gotta work on like upgrading my gear again. Like, I have level 1 boots basically. What the fuck? Oh, also I should like probably do these at some point. Cannons, but not today. Let's try to finish Theodenhof. Bought this game like a month ago. I was worried it was a virus. When I opened the game it made my PC hot and I went back. What? I want to get it back because it was fun, but I'm afraid it may be a virus or heat my PC. Wait, what happened to you? I've never heard that ever about anybody playing this game. Flippin' stairs, man. Hoping they would increase throw projectile speed, ragdoll speeds like grenades. I mean, I think these grenades are... I kind of like the way the projectiles aren't super quick and you have to, you know, kind of like calculate the projectile arc a little. I honestly like them. And if you want something faster, you can just play Bonettis. That's faster. The Gates of Empyrean. I mean, it's just a random drop, right? So you can't really farm it. Like, you just do the content that has the highest chance to drop random loot. So, like Shattered Ram 30 to 31. It's the best right now. Or maybe like Crucible Gladiator 150 to 170. Whichever you can do better, whichever you have more fun playing. The weapons. How many devotion shrines does the Forgotten Gods Act have, by the way? Do you guys know by heart? Does anybody know? Maybe 10. For like 6, 7, yeah. It has a pretty high density. I think Forgotten Gods has like almost the highest density of shrines, doesn't it? All the areas. Yo, remember the mod called Grim Internals?
So this
There is a tool called... what's it called again? I think it's called DPS. It sounds like it only gives you a DPS calculator, but it has like a lot of other features too, I think. If you want to play with that. Some of the Grim Internals features have been added to the actual game now, though. Or like, well, aren't really necessary anymore, I would say. Does it count the number of items collected in a session? I do not know. I've never used DPS, I think. Actually, it's a lie. I've used it once. When I was playing like with the Grim Cam mod as well. But I was pretty much only like using it because it enables the camera mod as well. I mean, around like the AOM days, the game was almost unplayable without Grim Eternals, honestly. Like, Grim Eternals added so much to the game. But nowadays, like, most of the stuff that the Grim Eternals added, I think that isn't basically almost cheating, is already in the base game anyway. But there is some stuff not in the base game yet, like, yeah, like counting how many items you found, or like a DPS meter. I mean, both of those things would still be nice to have in the game, sure. They could still add more if they wanted to. Who knows? I barely have 100 HP per level here. It's terrible. You want to like have 150 HP per level kinda. But maybe if you had like a second mastery, you could like spend points there, it would be a lot higher number.
good workout. You can good on, I believe.
Captain Wilfred. I'm.
Hey, she has no quests for me. Not even the Black Iron Docks yet. Oh well. Not even the Black Iron Docks. Alright, I kinda gotta hurry up. A little bit. So I don't have that much time to stream tonight, unfortunately. But I do wanna at least get Theoden done. Sneaky beaky, Valaxaria, what are you doing? There aren't really like many items of interest here for Cocktail, I think. So we can just pretty much speed through. I'll take a look at armor and like faction vendors to upgrade my armor properly after Theoden, like next stream. Or like whenever like I'm playing this character the next time. That's gonna take a little bit longer to like look at all the items and like decide what to play here and what not to play properly. Okay. Forgotten Gods has the 11 devotion shrines. Thank you so much, Cop Nemo. 11 devotion shrines. That is a lot. That's a lot. That's actually crazy. How many those are? considering it's only one act.
I underestimated you in Burwich. We'll not make that mistake again.
I should not even sundered me.
Stop us.
And he had like on-death cancer too. Pew 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 pew. Did I kill both of them? No, right? There's one more. Sanctum of Flesh Guardian. There he is. Oh wait, no. That was number one. There's yet another one somewhere here. These melee spreaders are new items that drop from these guys. And they're like what, poison apostate items? Like, that's a little weird, isn't it? I mean, maybe it's good with Radagon set, I don't know. But Radagon is a Drain Essence set now, right? It's not even just a support set anymore. So, weird. Okay, this boss has a lot more HP now than you used to have in the past. But should still be easy for Cocktail, right? We're not quite capped on Aetherus though. I mean, this... oh shit. At least it feels a lot better than flipping Kyler's Tempest last time, right? Kyler's Tempest is such a keck skill, dude. Please buff Kyler's Tempest.
Your empire is fallen. Your people slaughtered.
Your people slaughtered.
What is there left for you that I can destroy?
But you know, at least in Veteran, you get to see all of his skills now. It's cool. I like it. Okay. Oh, this is a new crossbow, right? One-handed crossbow. It looks cool, but I mean the stats are maybe not the best. Great transmog though. Okay, and that is all of Melmouth. Okay, we kind of rushed through that. Maybe we can do Black Iron docks as well real quick. Can't afford to lose that item. Oops. Let's just sell all the crap real quick. Like, I need boots. What else do I need? Certainly not these weapons. Certainly not any of this crap. Maybe Glory of the Silver Knight, who knows? Could be usable. Maybe this, honestly. It's fire damage, I think. Fire damage related chest. I said earlier, like, there's nothing good in the site for this class, but this one chest that I just showed you could be decent. 85, if it was like 85 of celerity, it would be good, but of alacrity, eh. Mercies of celerity, I mean, maybe. Kinda gotta like look for some HP as well though. I can't use shoulders, I need to refarm these shoulders instead. No. Okay. Alright. Rhinestone leg arts, well those are obviously some cold damage hair pants. Now don't forget to get your chest up here from Yvonne's gift. Which you only get if you like gave her memory back. And now let's go to like Iron Docks real quick. Was that Spam City though? I don't remember if I was Spam City when I was fighting Theoden. I know I switched over to Spam City at some point. And Spam City was like, at first it's worse than Cooldown City because you don't really like don't have any mana at all. But then it becomes better. Around like the 40-ish maybe. And also like once you get the items that give you like flat fire damage to it. What the fuck? Or, like any flat damage to it. And also, if you play the one Aether two-hander, which I did not, and if you play like Aether City, maybe it would be even better then. Grim Dawn, Grim Dawn, Grim Dawn. Well, tomorrow, Titan Quest 1 I heard. Is it not tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 20-year anniversary of Titan Quest 1. And the 20-year anniversary is gonna be celebrated with a live stream on Kerplunk Gaming's channel, where one of the Titan Quest 2 developers is gonna stream Titan Quest 1 with him together. They're gonna do some, I think it's like the lead level designer or something like that. Well, Titan Quest 2 is joining Kerplunk to play some Titan Quest 1. You didn't ask for this? No, but I did. So yeah, check out Kerplunk tomorrow when the Titan Quest 2 level designer and him are gonna basically fight for whoever is dying more on stream. The title of who dies most on stream. He's gonna die first, is he? Wait, are you guys playing hardcore multiplayer until like one dies? Not hardcore? What? I mean, okay, I guess like OG Titan Quest actually doesn't have any true hardcore to be fair. Only a self-imposed death counter. Okay, that's fair. That's honestly more fun in the long run, probably anyway. Okay, cool, we did Black Iron Docks. Maybe we can sneak in the cannons as well real quick. Let's sneak in the cannons real quick and then I gotta go.
Was the mission a success?
Then it is way too late to still be gaming tonight. That is for me tonight. Since we killed some Aether stuff, let's kill some easier Aether stuff. Should be a walk in the park now, right? Surely. Surely, surely. Holy shit, so many monster free plants. Probably all trash for me. Where are the cannons? Okay, I try to stream one more time on the weekend, right before the dev stream next week on Monday. There's still an interview with Arthur Bruno that I want to check out. Maybe I'll do that on the weekend too, to be fair. I should do that on the weekend. It's probably a good timing, like check it out before the live stream to the Zentai. Do all of this crap at once, because why the fuck not? If you have terrible Aether Rest though, I mean, this is gonna be rippy. And you don't want to do everything at once. So many flippin' items, so much shit. Okay, we'd have to like start filtering out some more items next time. There's too many items. Too many flippin' items. Oh shit, okay. I guess we found boots. We just use the same boots but for higher level, right? And powered Molten Walkers. I mean, yeah, easy GG. Level 1 Molten Walkers into level 58 Molten Walkers. Why not? Interview about the latest lawnmower convention.
See anything you like?
Hell yeah. Can't wait to hear his thoughts about the latest lawnmower convention. Alright. Ooh, these are actually kind of decent. Can't use any of this crap. Of Psyche is just kind of bad. Maybe this is usable. We got the Molten Walkers. We got this chest maybe. Okay, we gotta like look at the gear next time. Thank you so much guys for watching. Remember, next week, Monday, dev stream for Grim Dawn. And tomorrow, Titan Quest 1 stream with Kerplunk and Titan Quest 2 developer. Thanks so much everybody for watching, thanks so much for being here. See you around Discord, YouTube. And of course, there's gonna be more VODs coming out, or like more videos coming out between now and the start of the Rings of Aztekon expansion. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Good night.